Hello ladies and gentlemen, Tom here from Electric Games and welcome to a new video covering the brand new third-person Assassin's Creed-like game Aragami 2, released on September 17th. A sequel to the hallowed Aragami title released back in 2016, the Spanish indie game studio Lincework looks to launch another entry to the stealth action series. A game of this grain would be a flawless addition to the Nintendo Switch game portfolio, though it seems that for now Aragami 2 will only be available on PC, Xbox and PlayStation consoles. That said, Lincework have not ruled out a Nintendo Switch port coming to fruition soon. Only those minor technical issues with the game's initial release demand to be seen to first. Aragami 2 innocuously takes inspiration in concept from Assassin's Creed, given the humble but impressive rendition of the stealth action genre. Differentiating the game from its competitors is multiple gaming modes. You can play Aragami 2 in single or co-op campaigns, with the latter being my preferred choice purely because of how enjoyable it is to join your mates on covert ops, with tense discussions relayed over the mic. We are the culmination of a long established and revered heritage of shadow assassins named the Aragami, a population of dwindling peoples afflicted by a magical caste that subjects us to the power of shadow essence, forcing us to remain the spirit that roams the land. Set 100 years on from the original Aragami title, Aragami 2 refers to history as the course of today, but ultimately offers gamers a fresh slate and a new, untarnished story. There is plenty to attend to today rather than living in the past. The Akatsuchi Empire of Fire, a raging tyranny looking to assert a dominance over the Rashomon Valley, the sacred lands of the Aragami forces. As we travel through the game, we witness the divinity of tradition and culture the Aragami hold to be sacrosanct, and we take a crucial role in upholding these traditions by any means necessary, even if that means spilling blood. The hometown of the Aragami people is named Kakurega Village, and in the same style as games like Hades and the upcoming Marvel's Midnight Suns, this is our turf. We don't fight here, only recuperate and explore our lineage and culture, meeting fellow Aragami warriors. Kakurega is designed a similar way to the rest of the Rashomon Valley, giving heed and respect to East Asian architecture and customs. Aragami 2, as far as indie games go, is a surprisingly charming game to look at, posing an art style that floats you into the overall theme of the game, one of oppression, one of admiration for the land, but one of anger, rage and bloodthirsty retaliation as well. Lincework have placed strong emphasis on the enemy AI this time around, giving not only our character but our adversaries too the ability to scale walls, pursue hot on our tails during cat and mouse chases, and parkour across rooftops. Enemies in this game can and will root you out. A refreshed attack system laying waiting for the gamers who like a challenge. This is an indie game's combat and it will need patches, but it is endearing enough to dive into for a few hours. Aragami 2 has an exciting contextual reason to exist, but the story bot wrestling gameplay is not exactly the game's primary focus. But decapitating and assassinating enemies in the most unforgiving, savage way imaginable certainly is. The Aragami don't take well to invaders trying to take their spiritual lands, resulting in a fluid and versatile battalion that is as barbaric and skillful as they are protective over their homeland. They spare no enemy, using guile and raw power to take the lives of the many waves of intruders. Totaling a respectable 15 hours of gameplay, Aragami 2 concludes at just about the right time, else it risks going the same way as when we listen to a groovy song over and over until you lose your mind. Aragami 2 for most will retain its appeal right until the end credits, making full use of the game's itch-scratching physics. We can mobilise our stamina system to handle action moves and special attacks, ensuring we are seen but never hurt. We are agile and athletic as ever, almost feline in nature as we jump, climb, dash, shadow leap and descend upon our adversaries. Perching on perimeter walls against the backdrop of a blood-stained sky, waiting as with a monkey meditation to perform some excruciatingly bloody takedowns on unsuspecting guards. It just doesn't get old. Of course, we can only get better as an Aragami warrior, unlocking armor skins and powers by coming across blueprints, procuring experience points and leveling up, granting us with the opportunity to obtain various abilities, of which there are 42 making up the skill tree. The Akatsuchi warriors are no match for a shadow, We start off as a train killer and conclude as an Aragami legend written into mythology. I have got to say I did enjoy the several hours I played of Aragami 2, more than I expected to. It has an undeniably distinctive and compelling feel to it, more so than many indie titles I've yet come across. With any good thing, we have often left wanting more. So while any DLC packages and collector's edition of Aragami 2 are still to be confirmed, take it as a given that they will arrive at some point. Naturally, Aragami 2 doesn't go without its faults, but it takes a good stab at the stealth action genre and has the prospects to rise from the shadows and become a truly voguish indie game. Thank you all very much for watching this video on Aragami 2. I hope you all enjoyed this video and are looking forward to assassinating your foes in Aragami 2, as we certainly are. If you would like more of what we have to offer, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell button to keep notified as to when we upload a new video. Also, feel free to like the video and leave a comment with any creative feedback that you may have for us, or what your opinions are on the new game. Anyway, that's all for now, so I hope you have a fantastic day, and we will see you all in our next video. Farewell and stay electric.